Hello there, wonderful JV people. Well, we just wanted to show you just exactly what people will be getting when they purchase Kickstart Survey. Now, this is a great piece of kit, so we're going to go through most of the main points quickly so you can see exactly what it is that you're helping promote and get into people's hands. Okay, this is the dashboard. This is where all the magic tells you what's going on. As you can see, we've got a pretty clear thing going on here. This is like our test run. But this is where you can see all the different progress, how much time they spent on the page and when they've actually gone in and entered a competition, stuff like that. Now, if you go over to the profile settings, something well worth noting in here is we've actually got 6 different autoresponders that you can actually add your different contacts and leads that you acquire through Kickstart Survey into. So it's got a lot of potential there. The rest of it is just a case of filling in your different bits and pieces for your user settings. Okay. Now, the actual surveys are down here. We click on surveys. We're going to actually add a new survey, and I'm going to show you very quickly how easy this is. What happens is it pops up with this screen here, and you can modify this however you want. So we can go in here and we can change whatever wording we want. There we go. And we can put whatever it is that we want to decide to put there. Now, you do that to whatever you feel fit, depending on what it is that you're doing. You'll give this a name. So for this, we're going to call it a JV demo. And then a very important thing to note here, you can add a retargeting pixel. So if people land on here and they fill out the survey, or if they don't, you can still retarget them with whatever offer or whatever it is you're trying to promote or trying to push towards these people. So retargeting is very, very important. Everything else, totally customizable. You've got your background colors, text, what image you want to have in, so you can modify it to whatever your niche or whatever your particular giveaway is. You've got the button text here as well, so you can change this to whatever you want. So just to show you how it's all in real time, it all does it there and then. Okay, you've got like a WYSIWYG just here, so you can actually change stuff if you want there as well. So we can change it to all sorts of stuff. And then we come through to questions. Okay, in questions, you can choose what you want to do here. You can add all sorts of different responses, multiple choices, single response, and you can decide what you want it to do. So we can click on here, we can add a text question. You just click in there, say what you want it to say. How far to the moon? There we go. And then here we can have your different options for your answers. So you click on it, it comes back down, and then you can put too far. Okay, now as you can see, it's added that. Now if you want to add more, then you can do this. You can add as many of these as you want for these radio buttons, so people can choose multiple things. You've got all the different stuff here. Now, it's very worth showing you here the autoresponder. Basically, you can put this in here, and then you can say, depending on what they answer, you can say what autoresponder you want their actual contact details to go to. Very, very powerful stuff, because obviously you can segment your visitors into different autoresponders and get a great pickup rate afterwards. Okay, once you've got some questions in there, you can then go to the thank you page. Now on the thank you page, again, modify it how you want. You can actually give them something. So you can offer them something at the beginning. Please fill in my survey, and they can fill it in, and then you can decide what it is. Now it could just be a URL where it takes them to a download page, or even just an interesting article, something like that. It could be an actual file, it can be a video. Now depending on what you want to do, so you click on this, enter your URL or your file, etc. And then when they complete it, they will be taken to that particular giveaway. Now, once you've given them that giveaway or that extra special bit of training, whatever it is you decide you want to show them, you can then have a follow-up where it says that where you want some feedback, and they can actually submit their email and everything, and then they get that particular thing. Now, once you have all these contacts, obviously the whole point of this is to grow your lists and to segment them where you want. You can actually, they put them into this built-in CMS just here, and it grabs a load of different social data. Now I can't click into here because this has been used for competition, so it's obviously got people's info in there. And to be honest with you, I don't want to have to blur it all out and all that nonsense. So just it goes in there and it shows you loads of different social signals, and it gives you all these different insights into what your customers, what your new contacts are actually doing, and obviously collects the emails and names as well, just like it would normally. Now the really cool thing with this is you can share this survey anywhere you like. So let's go into some of the surveys. We just go to the ones that are already there. You can see that when you go into a survey, just pick any one of these. Just here is a share button. Now when you click on the share button, you actually get given a URL, and you can add a website that it goes over the top of. It's all sorts of really cool overlay effects, and you can share it to any site that you want. Now, it's a very cool feature and something that no one else does. Now, as an upsell for this very cool survey thing, we do have our competition and rewards modules. These are things that were released in a different form earlier this year, but they've been enhanced, and they also have the ability to share the competitions or the rewards on other people's sites. Again, something very, very powerful. Now, as you can see, this is a cool piece of kit. It's got a lot of potential, and it's very, very easy to use. So hopefully you'll get on board with us and help us on our launch date, and you can see how good this will be for your subscribers, no matter what they are, whether they're trying to collect different lists, whether they're trying to sell their own products, or all manner of other things. You can see how powerful this can be. Thanks very much for watching this, and we hope to see you on that leaderboard.